Big thank you to EA for sponsoring this video. Now, let's learn some ball carrier moves to get you in the end zone. The first move we're going to perform is a juke. To do a juke, you're going to flick the right thumbstick either left or right, depending on what direction you want to make the move. So for example, juke right, juke left, juke right, juke left. You get the idea. The next move we're going to learn is a spin. To do a spin move, you're going to hit the O button on PlayStation or the B button on Xbox. When you're hitting the button, you're also going to want to push the left thumbstick in the direction you would like to spin. Alternatively, you can rotate the right thumbstick in the direction you'd like to spin and it's less buttons. So like this. Spin right, spin left. Nice and easy. The third move we're going to learn is a truck stick. This works great when going up against smaller defenders to try to run through them. What you're going to do is push up on the right thumbstick to perform the truck stick. It'll look like this. Up on the right thumbstick, up on the right thumbstick, run that defender over. You just made a great play and you're on your way to the end zone. Why not celebrate it? You're going to hold the left and right trigger and the X button on PlayStation or the A button on Xbox, and it'll look something like this. Every player has different ones and you can always make them do something different depending on what direction you push the thumbstick in. So both triggers, and you'll see what we're doing between the legs. Now we're partying, and we're just having a good time on the way to the end zone. That's how you celebrate. Touchdown. The next move we're going to learn is called a Hesi or a dead leg. And what you're going to do is you're going to push down on the right thumbstick to perform the move. This move is great for when your defender is about to hit you and you slow down and make them completely miss you. So here's how to do the Hesi. You're running and then you just hit down on the right thumbstick, down on the right thumbstick, and you get a dead leg or a Hesi. Pretty easy. Defenders are always trying to get the ball from you. So one of the best things you can do when going into high traffic situations or when a big hitter is coming down on you is to hold the right bumper on Xbox or on PlayStation to cover up the ball. It'll look like this. Can't get the ball? I've got two hands on it. Two hands for safety. When you're on offense, you want to do everything you can to not let the defender get that ball. So you want to make sure you have the ball in the proper hand. If the sideline is on your right side, you want that football on the right side. If you're on the left side, you want that football on the left side. So if the defender comes in and pokes it out, it's going to go out of bounds and the defender is not going to get the ball. So to perform a hand switch, what you're going to do is you're going to double tap the right bumper. It'll look something like this. Left hand, right hand. Nice and easy. You see how simple that is? Don't let the defender get the ball. Switch hands when it's time. Pitching the ball can be very risky. It can also be very rewarding in the right situation. In this play, I'm going to pitch it to J.K. Dobbins using the left bumper on either Xbox or PlayStation. Let's see what it looks like. Pitch the ball to J.K. Dobbins. Then I'm going to pitch the ball back to Lamar. And I'm going to run a little bit more. And I'm going to pitch it back to J.K. Dobbins. And I'm going to run a little bit more. I'm going to pitch it back to Lamar Jackson. You see how easy that is? Most players' first reaction is to hit the sprint button as soon as you get the ball. But if you wait, you can do an acceleration boost and time out when to power by defenders. The way to do an acceleration boost is when you first get the ball, you're not going to sprint, and then you're going to hit the right trigger and hold it, and you're going to boost by your defender. It's a great technique to make the most of your sprint. Now that we've learned a couple moves, we're going to learn some combinations. To do a combination, you're going to switch between sprinting and not sprinting. So for example here, I'm going to do a Juke Combo while sprinting. So while sprinting, then not while sprinting. Nice little combo, easy play. Let's do one more combo, but this time we're going to do a truck combo. So remember, up on the right thumbstick while not sprinting, and then sprinting, and then we'll get a different type of combo there. And then it'll add a little juke just for fun.